And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now the starting group for Long Beach. They've got Jones. Portis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility, and does a good job finishing above the rim.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by LeVert.
You got to D up LeVert better than that. I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's LeVert. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Pirtle. Here's Garland, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Morant against Mitchell. Here's Pirtle. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's LeVert. They shoot again. Morant with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now, here's LeVert. The wide open look here for Garland. Kept alive. Mitchell outside. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Here's Allen. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by Long Beach. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Yep, it counts. LeVert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Jones, no luck. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Long Beach on offense. It's stolen by Allen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Allen with quick feet and showing you quick hands there. That allowed him to come up with that pilfer.
Jones in the post, guarded by Garland. And he drops it in from the low post.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for Long Beach, Franz Wagner's checked in for Portis. Davis comes in for Ja Morant. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Curry. Here's Neto. Pass to Stephens. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And he gets it to go from the corner. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. Outside for Davis. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Stevens. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Long Beach trails by 3. Left side, Davis. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Neto kicks to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Neto surveying the floor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now the pass to Rozier. Off target with his 3. Here's Neto. Rozier defending. 2 on the clock. Count the basket. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Osman in at the 3s. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland surveying the D. Here's Osman. Passes to Mitchell. Back to Osman. Lopez outside. Just 4 to shoot. Steps back and fires. And it's Osman missing. Long Beach trails by 7. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. And a switch here also for Long Beach. Ja Morant. He's checked in for Jordan Poole. Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Mobley shooting. It's on Franz Wagner. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jetty Osman.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too. Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's LeVert. After the miss from Bobby Portis. He had a nice open look right there. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Pass to LeVert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Stolen by Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Love against Rozier. Feeds it to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Morant. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the pass to Garland. It's blocked.
How about Rozier throwing it out of there? Come strong or don't come at all.
2 points. That one goes. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rozier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. Pirtle, the pass to Jones. The reverse. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now LeVert. Over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
The first free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Love. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Garland. And a new group getting ready for Long Beach. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Purdy. Portis comes in for Franz Wagner. Trent's checked in for Jones. Davis is subbed in for Morant. Now here's LeVert. After Terry Rozier's miss. And he gets it to go. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Lopez kicks to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Trent, right side. Embiid against Wade. And here's Davis for 3. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Embiid, no good. And so it's Cleveland taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Bobby Portis out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Morant. Then it's Jones. And it's Curry in at the point. And Embiid has got the ball here for Long Beach. Trailing by 19. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Now here's Jones. Curry passes to Embiid. Curry on the wing. LeVert defending. LeVert against Curry. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Portis kicks to Jones. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Long Beach, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Joel Embiid. Franz Wagner comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Rozier in for John Morant. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. LeVert kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. And it's Allen slamming it down.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Allen. And it's Cedi Osman in for Karis LeVert. Mitchell outside. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Garland the pass to Mobley. Shoots over Wagner. Mobley misses. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Raul Neto checked in for Cleveland. Pools checked in for Long Beach. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the basket by Rozier.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Here's Neto. Passes it to Osman. at the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mobley. And it's a Okoro in for Mitchell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Neto kicks to Love. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Neto. Shot clock at 6. Back to Osman. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Osman's got 6.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Rozier lays it up off the glass.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
Cleveland leading by 20. Okoro passes to Neto. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Okoro. It's rebounded by Poole. Jones, the pass to Wagner.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And the first one drops.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Davis is checked in for Jordan Poole. Both free throws good from Wagner. Cleveland leading by 18. And the pass to Stevens. Pass to Okoro. Here's Stephens. Clock at 6. Pass to Okoro. No good on the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And they pick up 2.
Well, you just got to tip your hat to Rozier there. I mean, the defense was right there, but he still found a way to score it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in, then for Long Beach. Portis comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's John Morant in for Rozier. Here's Stephens. Back to Neto. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Neto. Trying his luck from deep. Long Beach with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Davis. Stephens pulls it in. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. The first one falls. Long Beach making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And Portis drains both of them. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Outside Garland. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Both free throws good from Garland.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On its way from Curry for 2. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's Curry outside, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight, 11 boards for him. Franz Wagner's checked in for Long Beach. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's an 8. Point lead. LeVert with a wide open look. Cleveland gets it back. Allen, that's good.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Davis kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 20. To the inside. And it's LeVert missing. Outside Portis. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. Cleveland with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And Long Beach calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Pirtle, he's checked in for Long Beach. Morant comes in for Davis. Morant passes to Curry. And again the miss by Long Beach. Cleveland leading by 22. It's LeVert on the wing. No good on the shot. Curry against Garland. And again, the miss by Long Beach.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Long Beach calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For Long Beach, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Perk. Bobby Portis comes in for Franz Wagner. And Trent subbed in for Jones. Curry looking it over. Will it go? Trent kicks to Curry. Connects from three-point range.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Allen's checked in for Kevin Love. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Moran finds Curry. Long Beach moving that ball around. Portis on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Trent against LeVert. Morant with the steal. And it's Long Beach on the break. Curry against Garland. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
From the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 13. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Garland finds Mobley. Allen trying to break free. The pass to Mobley. Tries again, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Now LeVert. Outside Garland. Mitchell right side. Another shot. Mobley. And no good that time. And Long Beach going the other way now. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss. And stolen by Portis. Over Mobile. Misses. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Favors in at the 5. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. That one no good. And Long Beach going the other way now. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Long Beach making a switch here. Bertles checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Baisley. And here is Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Here's Baisley, defended by Portis. Baisley passes to Dort. No good from outside. Inside, Curry uses the glass to finish the layup.
Stephen Curry so creative as a finisher on the inside. Right hand, left hand. He'll score around the defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now Portis. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Curry kicks to Portis from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Baisley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Curry passes to Bertles. Right side, Portis. Tries from the block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. And Long Beach going the other way now. Portis, the pass to Jones. Back to Portis. For three. Offensive rebound. Jones kicks to Morant. Here's Portis. Shoots over George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City trails by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul for Long Beach. Franz Wagner's checked in for Portis. Davis comes in for John Morant. And it's Rozier in for Curry. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. On the wing, Giddey. He's guarded by Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Shoots from 12. Dort misses. Long Beach leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Wagner. Misses the layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here is Davis. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Long Beach, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the left side wing. And Favors kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
For Long Beach, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Diallo comes in for Jones. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Davis. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baisley. Rozier defending.
And you wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. It's such a tough cover.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Long Beach leading by 4. Kerr kicks to Rozier. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Now, here's Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Favors passes to Baisley, and the shot is good.
And Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice defense from Wagner.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
With 1 on the clock, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Long Beach holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Long Beach leading by 8. So the Thunder 5 right now. We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Favors in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And a new group getting ready for Long Beach. Embiid, he's checked in for Wagner. Diallo comes in for Jones. Davis is checked in for Morant. And it's Rozier in for Curry. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
For Long Beach, they've shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Oklahoma City trails by 6. On the wing, Giddey. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
And he jams it with authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
It's Dort on the wing. pass to Favors. Over Rozier. They get it back. Baisley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Baisley is such a tease. He's got all of these skills and such a multifaceted forward. There's a lot of versatility there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Long Beach leading by 7. Here's Davis. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And a new group getting ready for Long Beach. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Joel Embiid. Wagner comes in for Bobby Portis. Jones checked in for Diallo. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Terry Rozier. Favors finds Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with the steal. Davis down low. Giddy defending. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
Favors trying to break free. Dort misses. Long Beach leading by 9. Jones with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the finals.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Passes it to Dort. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Favors kicks to Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team. Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender. and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Long Beach.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with them, but it'll pay off in free throws.
For Long Beach, they've shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Steve Kerr is checked in for Davis. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And that one misses.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Curry outside. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Oklahoma City trails by 6. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal, getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Here's Curry. Passes it to Portis. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Portis has got 7.
Some toughness that Portis brings to the court. He's willing to finish through contact.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Giddey, the pass to Baisley. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And there it is for him. He's got 10.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
It could go, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he didn't. And so we wrap up the first half. Long Beach leads by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Long Beach leading by 6. Kerr is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Jones. Then there's Wagner. And it's Embiid in its center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Outside, Dort, the 11-footer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Dort. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Long Beach. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jones dishes to Curry. Back to Jones. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Beyond the arc. Jones, no luck. Oklahoma City trails by 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And it's Long Beach on the break. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Favors finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. Takes a 3. And it's Curry with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Embiid, the pass to Jones. Embiid inside, working on Favors, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
He misses the free throw for Long Beach. Morant, he's checked in for Kerr, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Curry. So he comes up empty at the line.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Favors. It's good. Favors got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Rozier, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Rozier. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
For Long Beach, Bertle, he is checked in for Joel Embiid. Portis comes in for Franz Wagner. And Diallo subbed in for Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Here's Baisley. And they get it back. And good that time. He's got 12.
Gilgeous-Alexander skilled and athletic, and that time hits the offensive glass.
Portis kicks to Morant. Jacks up a three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City trails by 6. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Diallo against Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Baisley playing with force. That's a big sign.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Here's Baisley. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Dort for the three. Long Beach with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Portis. And now a 10-point Long Beach lead. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. It's Dort on the wing. Long Beach with the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low and stolen by Favors. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
And Giddey with the tough floater that time.
Long Beach leading by 8. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Looking at who's out there now for Long Beach. Wagner's checked in for Portis. Jones comes in for Diallo. Davis is subbed in for Rozier. Here's Favors. The pass to Baisley. Morant comes with the double team. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Morant. And again the miss by Long Beach. And so it's Long Beach with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder, trailing by 4. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. He's defended by Wagner. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Outside Curry. And right on target with the swish. And Long Beach leads by 4.
Steph, such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Pirtle. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The three-pointer, no good. Long Beach leading by 4. Davis kicks to Portis. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Long Beach with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Davis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Oklahoma City trails by 6. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected.
How about the reach from Portis there?
Outside, Jones. Wagner trying to get open. Nice shot by Portis. And Long Beach leads by 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Long Beach.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Embiid, he's checked in for Long Beach. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Curry, that's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And that's now 6 points for Stephen Curry. Curry's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Davis against Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling favor.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Long Beach making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Now here's Morant for three. Thunder with the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Portis kicks to Morant. Here's Curry with the three. It's good from long range. And Long Beach leads by 9.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Dort passes to Baisley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Franz Wagner's checked in for Portis. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8. And Embiid has got the ball here for Long Beach. Outside Curry. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Scooped up. Dort. Excellent D that time from Jones. Long Beach on offense. Morant kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Curry gets going like this. It's dangerous, and this could be a big night on that scoreboard for him.
They get a hand on it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Off target with that shot. And so it's Long Beach with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hey, man.
Go with your small forward, lockdown, 3-and-D defender. He's going to fit on any roster, on any team. You're going to come out the gate firing. You're going to be excited about the game. You're going to have almost no problems.
Being a big man myself, I played a big man. I made like a 7-2 center and absolutely destroyed everyone on the inside. Bringing Shaq back to the 2K23, you know what I mean?
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Houdini in at the point. And the free throw, no good.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Here's Houdini, defended by Harden. Pass to Houdini. Here's Bridges. Down low. And the basket by Houdini. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thibault. Picked it out of midair. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Thibault.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of...
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Houdini in at the point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Houdini following the score by Philadelphia. To the paint. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Thibault. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harris. That one rolls around and rims out. Harris against Bridges. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And the basket by Houdini.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. Maxey against Booker. Good work there as it goes. Maxey's got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Thibault passes to Embiid. Up and over Crowder. Embiid can't hit. The Suns leading.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Suns getting their last shot to go. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Outside Booker. Here's Houdini, defended by Harden. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of three options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Here's Harden. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
Phoenix calls timeout. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, takes.
And so we wrap up the first half. Suns ahead, up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
James Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Pass to Houdini. Now Booker. Maxey covering. Booker, good.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And here's Harden. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Harden's got 9 points.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
To the inside. Stolen by Harden. The 3. Philadelphia, the rebound. And the basket by Harrell. Give him 8.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Bridges with it. Pass to Houdini. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys?
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Houdini in it to 1. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
The 76ers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
It's Booker on the wing. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Outside Maxey. Back to Harden. Got a piece of it to the middle. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
Massey, he's checked in for Niang. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, and you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Reed's checked in for Philadelphia.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The 76ers making a switch here. House is checked in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Thibault finds Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Pass to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Embiid against Aiden. Here's Houdini. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Tucker's checked in for Harrell. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Suns leading. Here's Houdini. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
That one a little long.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Booker. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
Outside Booker. Here's Houdini. And it's blocked by Harden. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Houdini, defended by Harden. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Maxey. Booker defending. Outside Tucker. Thibault against Bridges. Thibault, that's good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Inside. Here's Ayton. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. It's Bridges on the wing. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Suns shooting it at 52% to the inside. Crowder. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called. The 76ers. They're losing by 4. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus is going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Embiid. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Embiid, no good on that one.
Yeah, welcoming the pressure. Joel Embiid with a chance to prove himself here.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Houdini. Bridges, right side. The shot won't fall. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here are the Sixers now, trailing by 2. Harden from outside.
Yes! What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Count it!
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Three-pointer, Harden. And they get it back. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it, come on. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care. You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Oh, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about branding marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, branding marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
what is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side.
Mm-hmm.
And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait.
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
All right, how are you doing with these 2K TV interactive questions? You better be earning yourself some VC.
Here's another Papa John's 2K TV interactive question for you. Which of these honors did Shaq achieve the most times?
Was it All-Star, All-NBA, All-Defensive, or Scoring Champion?
And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Houdini in at the point. Towns kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside, Towns. Out to Russell. To the inside, Edwards. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now, here's Bridges. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
No good on that one. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Houdini. Kicks it out to Booker. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Houdini passes to Crowder, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment. Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
And there's the pass to Gobert. The shot's good. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Edwards against Bridges. Edwards passes to Towns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
That one is off. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's McDaniels. And it's Ellaby in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Passes to Russell. A 3-ball. And that one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. It's intercepted. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Knocks it loose. Here's Booker. Bridges trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Booker. Minnesota shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Russell passes to Ellaby. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sports.
Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And they recover it. Russell looking it over. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Prince dishes to Russell. Some solid defense there from Houdini.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Bridges outside. That's to Houdini. 5 to shoot. With his first shot attempt. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Bridges. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains.
And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. Houdini is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now Ayton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bridges inside the three-point line. Gobert pulls it in. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 19.
In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
To end the run, and that one's good. Houdini. Houdini's got 5 points so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drop that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Houdini. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. Here's Ellaby. Defended by Booker. And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Houdini. Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And he can't get the first one. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Prince, the pass to Gobert. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Gobert. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Here's Ellaby. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Ellaby in at point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. And the call will go against Houdini. That will be foul number 5 on him. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Bev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Bridges outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Doris, one thing that stood out about the... And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Edwards kicks to Russell. To the paint. Here's Ellaby.